So what's going on, ladies and gentlemen? Today we're here with Taiwo, and make sure I say her name correctly, because sometimes I botch up names, with a southern accent. And she's going to speak to us today about Global Investors Alliance, correct?
Global African Investors Alliance.
Sorry, Global African Investors Alliance. Want to make sure I say that right. So,
Yes.
we will thank you for joining us. And could you tell us just how did you get involved with that? Because, a lot of people are talking about investing on the continent, but how can they do that through your website?
Okay. Global African Investors Alliance actually came through my business here in the UK. In the UK, I'm a real estate investor, and I've been investing for the past 10 years now. So 5 years ago, I was able to retire, and I've been pretty much thinking about what to do, what would be my next move. I've always wanted to take my skills back to Nigeria, which is my country. So after 5 years of just managing my business here, I came about Global African Investors Alliance, which is a mirror of my business here in the UK, and we help the global African diasporans to come back home and invest on the continent. And at the moment, I only cover Nigeria because that's my country. But we are looking to expand to the rest of the sub-Saharan countries on the motherland. So we're here to help anyone who wants to invest in real estate, land, and even build any sort of business. We're here to help. So that's what Global African Alliance does.
Okay, so you cover all businesses. So, for instance, let's say we're in media. Let's say we wanted something either in Lagos or Abuja. You could help us with that.
Yes, if you're in media, we'll find people that are already in that industry, and they will link you up, and you can either invest in that business as an investor, as a silent investor, or if you want to joint venture with them, we can look at joint venture. Or if you want to start a completely different, completely new media platform, then we can help you do that. But it has to be something that you already are skilled in, because I'm not skilled in all industries. It has to be something you're already skilled in, so that you can plug into the network in Nigeria and bring your skills plus the skills of the people that are there and just work together. Yeah.
Okay, so if how much would it cost to even get started, investing? Because maybe some people are in healthcare, they may, be involved with that. What is, the amount of money we need US to get involved? Because some people may want to get involved. Because, like even myself, I'm definitely always looking to invest.
Okay. Honestly, in different industries, different kind of capital. I'm specialized in real estate and land. And in Nigeria at the moment, if you're looking to invest in land, we can get you a plot of land which is about 600 square meters for less than 200, for about $200 per plot. So if someone wants to start a farm and live on the farm, for example, they can buy maybe 6 to 7 plots of land. They can build their house, their home on the plot of land. And the plot of land, 7 plots of land, will cost them less than $2,000, for example. So if someone wants to invest in the medical industry, well, obviously that will require a lot more capital. So I can't really say how much it will require, but different industry requires different kind of capital.
Okay, so the land, that sounds very interesting. Now, when you own this land, do you own the mineral rights?
Absolutely, yes. The land is yours. Once it's yours, what is beneath and what is above belongs to you.
Okay, because see, that's definitely different. Because in America, a lot of times you can buy land, but they don't let you own the mineral rights to it.
Well, but they rip you off in Europe and in America. They don't do
Oh
that here.
wow. Okay. So you can get that. You say 200 now. Limited because we
Yeah,
do things in
for the
different.
price of a pair of Nike, you can get a plot of land.
Okay. So let me ask you a question. In America, they do things they say acres, right? So if you wanted an acre of land, maybe 2 acres of land, what would that cost you?
Okay, I believe an acre of land is about is half an hectare, I believe. That would be about 7 plots. So with this particular land, which is about an hour and a half to Lagos, which is Abeokuta, that will cost you about $2,000.
So for basically for $2,000, right now I can go buy an acre of land in Nigeria.
Yes.
Okay, and now is
It
this
is,
in a
it is
rural area or is this closer to the city? Well, like where's this land at?
yes, Abeokuta is a city in itself, and the farmland is about half an hour to the city center. So, I mean, we actually have the video of this development on our YouTube page, and you can also see it on our website. The land is about half an hour drive to the city center, and what it is very quiet. You would think that you're in a completely rural area. There's a agricultural university just nearby. Very quiet, very serene. So for somebody, for example, who's looking for a peaceful lifestyle, living on the farm, having your own farm, living on your farm, it's just perfect. So it's not very far at all to the city center. And what you have to bear in mind as well is that Nigeria in particular is extremely green. It's very, very green. So you don't need to go too far from the city center to feel like you're in a rural area.
Okay. So now being a person from the diaspora, you buying this land, how would it work with a residency or a citizenship? Because a lot of African nations say, okay, you can get some land, but you can only lease it. You can't really own it. So how would that work?
In Nigeria, the law is the same thing for pretty much everybody. If the land in some areas, for example in Lagos, the land can if the government has got the right on the land. But for example, if you're to move away from the city of Lagos, the rules are completely different. They're pretty much freeholds. They belong to you. So if you are a foreigner, you can still own land in Nigeria. And in terms of citizenship, I believe that after a certain number of years living in Nigeria, you can have your nationality.
Okay, so you can come in on a visa, get land, but like what I'm trying to figure out is, I know you said citizenship. What about, because sometimes they have investors type of residency or something like that you can have. Do they have that for people that are buying land and actually making investments?
No, no, you can buy land, you can invest in land. The only thing that Nigerian authorities require is that if you're a foreigner and you want to start a business, you must have a partnership with a Nigerian citizen, somebody who owns the citizenship of the country. So you have to be in a JV partnership if you do not have the nationality of Nigeria, and that is only for people who wants to start a business. But in terms of owning land and if you want to live there, you are free to do so, and you can regulate your situation, according to the laws of the country afterwards.
Okay, so we go through you and your website or your company. Would
Yeah.
that be that connection with Nigeria?
We can help. We can help. It depends on what you want to do. We have several packages on the website. We've got a package for people who want to just be silent partners. So they just want to joint venture with a company in Nigeria. They don't want to live in Nigeria. So there's a package for those who wants to do that. And for those who wants to come and live in the country, there's another package for that. And we can definitely help them settle down. If you have families, you can help you settle down, your family to settle down in terms of schools for the children. You want to start your business, we'll help you through that. We have a contact with lawyers, residential lawyers, business lawyers that can regulate your situation. So if you're serious about settling down in Nigeria, then definitely we can help you with that.
Okay, so people just have to go to the website, sign up, and then they basically just choose what package or what industry they would like to invest in. But you specialize in real estate and land, correct?
Yes, yes. Real estate and land is what I specialize in. I mean, on the website, we've got the investors corner. You just click on the investors corner. Everything that we offer is there. And if you're just interested in real estate, we have some of our clients who are not. They don't intend to come to live in Nigeria at this point in time, but they want to invest their cash in real estate whilst they can, because they understand that the next 5 to 10 years, Africa is definitely the place to be. And those who invest early will be the winners. So at this point in time, things are still quite affordable because the gold rush is not starting yet. So with some of our clients are already investing in real estate, and our team are there to manage those real estate investment for them on their behalf.
Okay, so and also you have like investor education on the website as well. Let's say somebody like, man, I like to invest, but I don't know much. Do you have that on there possibly?
If it's real estate investments,
Okay.
yes, we can,
Okay.
yes. We don't have specifically a course, but what we do have is an investors club. So if you're part of our investors club, we share with you our knowledge of real estate, land banking, investing in businesses as well, because I do invest in other businesses as well. For example, in minerals, gold, different type of. We've got 6 pillars of investment that I do personally. So I share all this knowledge with my investors club, and those who want to participate in this investment, then they can do so. But we do not have a specific, investors course that we sell. No. In the UK I do, but not in Nigeria.
All right. So ladies and gentlemen, make sure you go to Global African Investors Alliance.com and make sure that when you get there, look around. If you want to invest, you want to get some land. So some of you may want to get that because you want to farm, you want to have organic food at your house. Well, you can go to Nigeria, buy you some land, and start your farm. Don't have to worry about nobody sabotaging you like y'all sabotage here in the United States. So Taiwo, I thank you very much for coming on the show today and letting us know about the website and what we can do there. I'm going to check it out myself and see what you guys are offering in Nigeria, because I'm a firm believer we do need to have investment in the continent, because as you said, when the gold rush happened, then things will go up.
Yes, absolutely. And one thing that I want to add is that we talk a lot about other people, other nationalities, foreigners coming to Africa. And it is very, very true. We have, people from China coming. We have people from Arabic countries coming. And to be honest with you, the people of Nigeria, the people of the continent wants to deal with the diaspora. So we highly, highly encourage the African diaspora to visit, come and explore. Don't make any excuses to invest in Africa. Is so affordable right now. So affordable. This is the time to jump, into the pool and just invest. So don't let the opportunities walk you by, because right now is the best time.
Yes, it is. And I heard the same thing, Taiwo, even when I was in, two different countries already. I went to Ethiopia and Kenya, and they said the same thing you said, like, we rather do business with you and said not deal with all these other people, coming
Yes,
in with all their different cultures. Some of them are racist. They're coming
yes,
in, and stirring up problems. Like this other day in Kenya, they had some problems with Chinese.
yes.
So, I mean, yeah, you're right. And I encourage our brothers and sisters, all the time to get connected with the continent. We always say, have your Africa plan, and you do need
Uh,
to invest. I believe in that 100%.
Absolutely, absolutely. And one story, last time I was in Nigeria, I actually saw a Chinese man selling, corn on the side of the road.
What? Are you
Yes,
serious? Why would you buy that on the side of the road?
yes. I mean, selling, just selling food, just like the not the normal, the av- the working class, Nigerians. When you need to, struggle and just make ends meet. You sell some food on the side of the road, or you sell water, you sell, things that people need on a daily basis. So what I'm trying to say is that some of these foreigners that are coming to Africa, they're not really the ones that they're not really the skilled people that we think they are. So this Chinese man was just on the side of the road selling, corn, and selling some fruits on the side of the road. And I'm thinking, in the diaspora, we've got highly skilled people that are not coming here. They're not coming here. But the people that we're receiving from China are people that are absolutely, you know, useless to our people. So I just don't want people to be discouraged. I don't want people to think that Chinese have taken over, Africa, and there's no opportunities for you to come. Absolutely, don't think that way at all, because unfortunately, the ones that we're getting, they're not really the most skilled. They're not really the type of skilled people that I personally will want to see on the continent. So whatever you do, whatever you're doing in America, either you're an electrician, plumbing, you're a doctor, you're a nurse, you're a teacher. I mean, there's so any kind of profession that you do, we need you in the on the continent. I'm a Nigerian diaspora. I was born in Nigeria. I left there when I was 10. And with all my skills, I'm going back and investing heavily on the continent, because my country, my continent needs me. So it's the same thing for people in America, people in the Caribbean. Whatever skills you've got, you can make it work there. You can absolutely make it work there. So
That's the same thing that Akon has said, that whatever you do here, go to the continent, and say within 5 years or more, it say it could be bigger than what you ever been here in America.
absolutely,
That's why I was asking you about media, is because that's what we do,
yes,
and we want different divisions of what we do here on the continent, and so if Nigeria has an opening. I know we got maybe some openings in Kenya. We'd like to go visit, Nigeria, and see what they have to offer. And what city do you suggest would be a best place for that? Would it be Abuja or Lagos?
Lagos would be the place. If you mean business, I would say Lagos would be a place to start. Absolutely, Lagos. Lagos has got about, and I think we've got almost 20 million residents there. So Lagos is, bigger than some African countries. So Lagos would be the place where it's happening. And,
All right.
media, education, these are things that we need to prepare the future generation. You know, if someone is a teacher, other teachers that can come and can open a school, Africa Center schools in Nigeria. That would be something that I myself, we would definitely invest in and help, establish over there.
That will see the invitations there, ladies and gentlemen. You heard her. She said the Chinese not taking over anything. She said the Chinese, because some people believe that, oh, they're taking over Africa. No, they're not. I have not seen them take over anything. Are they working on infrastructure projects? Sure, I've seen that. But they're not taking over anything.
No,
I mean, I know Nigeria ain't gonna let it happen. I can tell you that much.
It's not going to happen in Nigeria.
Yeah, I know it won't happen over there. I can tell you that much.
No, it wouldn't happen in Nigeria. It wouldn't happen in Nigeria. So, as a Nigerian, I highly, and because it's because such a is an English, country. So for you to adapt, to the culture is very, very easy. Everyone speaks English. Even when they're speaking broken English, you still understand what they're speaking. So it's very, very easy for the Americans, to just come in there and just plug, into the system. So and then you have, the youth is there for you to, to employ or work with you. People are hungry. People are hungry to work with you. So don't be afraid at all. For serious investors, people who are listening to this, conversation, and they're seriously thinking about it, get in touch with us. And if you're serious, we'll definitely work with you to make sure that to establish yourself in Nigeria.
All right, Taiwo, thank you very much. Like I said, just, for definitely giving us that extra information that we needed. For sure, Lagos would be the good place to start. You're saying that's the business place, and we definitely need to visit Lagos. I actually, my cousin, he married a Nigerian man, and so I talk to him all the time, and I'm like, when you going so I can go, because I've never been in Nigeria yet. So it's definitely in my plans to get there. So maybe I'm looking at the website. And I want you guys to look at it and see what I can invest in. Shoot, if I can get some land, I get that too, and then actually we'll see it for myself, because I definitely would like to see it. I just don't want to buy something online. But Taiwo, like I said, people, they also can send you emails from the website, correct? If they have some questions.
Absolutely, yes. You can send the emails on the website. And if you want to take things further, you can book an hour consultancy with myself. And we will talk one-to-one over the phone for an hour, and then we can figure out, what direction you want to go to.
All right, ladies and gentlemen. So you got the information. Now you know. And like I said, if anything, come. You need to come. We don't need all these foreigners going to the continent. That continent belongs to us as well. And many, I'm hearing more and more every day invites to come and be a part of what's going on there. So Taiwo, thank you very much for your time, letting us know what you have going on. Also, what's going on in Nigeria as well.
Thank you. Thank you very much for inviting me.